Hello, this is Bob Roscoe from That's Great News. This is going to be a video tutorial on how to look up LinkedIn profiles from our NetSuite screen. As you can see, I'm logged into NetSuite on the main screen, and there's three sections in here. The first section is down here on the bottom left. It will go through what your previous records were that you were on. The right-hand screen is broken up in two different areas. The first is LinkedIn emails to be sent, in parentheses emails. And if I scroll down, you have a second list, which is LinkedIn emails to send with no email addresses. So we're going to do the first one where we already have somebody's email address. You can see there are 4,116. What you do is you just click on it and it opens up a completely new screen in a new tab. You can see that is going on right here. So now it gives you a full width screen. From left to right, you have an ID, the date it was created, the date it's in store, which means the date that the preview was created and put in our web store. Primary contact, name of the company, billing city, billing state. And as I continue to move a little bit over to the right, you'll see that you have an email address, and then there's four fields. There are four fields. The date the LinkedIn invitation was sent, who was sent by, was LinkedIn, or you check box if LinkedIn is not found, and then the date that you check the date, or you check when LinkedIn was accepted. So you go back into your LinkedIn account, you find the appropriate person based on name and company, and then you fill out these four fields, and you see there's a pencil mark here, so you just go and you fill in the date it was sent. You can put today's date. A shortcut would be 1T for today's date. Who it was sent by, in this case I'm putting my first name, so you can put your first name. You spell it correctly. Or if the LinkedIn was not found, you just checkbox it that says not found. And then you do not have to put the date or who it was by. And then when the profile accepts it, you'll come back in, you'll find the record, and then you would put yes right there. And again, it's not a checkbox, but you would put the word yes if it is found. Then you would continue and you go on to your next row, and then next row and next row, and you can arrow all the way down to get your very next LinkedIn profile that you find. Up here, let me back up, it is now sorted by the date it was created. So you see this column right here, that little arrow, it says sorted by the date in store. And if I move back over to the right, this right here will bring you to the next page. So there are plenty of pages all filled with, I think it's 25 entries per page. So I can go to my next page, and it gives me a whole nother list of 25 on my next page. So if you have multiple people working on this list, some people could start in the middle of the list, some people could start at the top of the list. So I'm going to go back to the first page. And you can see that I have sent this one, I've sent that one. So if you do the next one, then you just put in today's date. Or let's say in this case, the LinkedIn was not found, I would just have to check yes. And then I could go to the next row. So you can see right where you've left off. In every one of these rows, there should be at least one of these checked. If you sent it, you fill in this column and this column. If you did not find it in LinkedIn, you just put a checkbox in this column. Thank you very much. Now you can go on to the next video.